Hey, what's up guys, I'm HiJynx, welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing as Russia. So the first thing we need to do in today's episode is spend our political power and the army experience that we have. So with the political power, we have a few decisions that we can take in regards to our war support. It's pretty low at the moment, so we're probably going to want to increase that. I did want to note though, with those one decisions that we got from that focus, Order 227 and the staggered retreat, somebody said that really need to get the focus because these are pretty important, but these are actually only important if you're losing. So you can see you can't take these unless you're more than 15% surrender progress. And they give you some nice bonuses, but again, that's really only if you're losing, so we're not going to be taking those decisions. But down here we got three different options. This one costs 100 political power, and it increases the weekly war support by 0.6%. That's, I think, just countering what you're losing from the combat casualties, which right now we're losing 0.5% per week. So it will result in it starting to go up. And I think that's the one that gets us the most war support because it lasts for 180 days and that's a weekly war support bonus. Or you could do this one, 75 political power, that increases it by 5%. That's the base war support, so it'll just go up by 5%. Or spend 100, same cost as this one, and just get 10%. I think you're going to get slightly more from this one over time. So we'll do that one first. We can do this one next, I suppose. I should start counteracting some of the penalties we're getting. Because yeah, it's reducing our stability. And we're just not getting as high bonuses as we could be getting when it comes to the daily command power gain or the mobilization speed. The division attack and defense on core territory is not really helping us since we're not defending our core territory. The main thing I'm worried about is the stability. I'd like to keep that at 100 if we can get it up there because it gives you some pretty nice bonuses, particularly with the factory and dockyard output, as well as the political power game. So we're going to continue to fight here in China while we wait to get that one tech. We'll wait to get this guy cut off before we do the attack there. Yeah, we're going to be getting that tech soon. Now, I realized I cannot fix the supply issues here. You'd have to do far too much. That would take far too long. You'd have to build some supply hubs here because the other ones are so far away. It's not like we can just connect supply hubs that we've taken to our rail system. There are no supply hubs in this area until we get to, I think there's one right here. So that would be helpful. But really, it's just an issue of there not being any supply hubs around here. And we could build one, but that would take forever. I don't think we'd get it done in time. So what I've done instead is I have extended the Red Army's front, gave them a few additional divisions as well, but basically make it so there should only be like one division in each province. Try and help avoid some of the supply issues. Another problem here is we got all these allied troops here. I guess what we could do, well, I guess it's not even, I don't even know if it's coming to us from here. I mean, they should already be using the trucks there. What I wanted to do, I guess because it's an allied one, we can't do that. I was going to shut off the allied supply, but that's not really an option. Now I am working to connect this supply hub, so that will help. We're getting a rail going this way, but that's only going to be for this area here. Yeah, supply hubs just take too long to build. I think China will capitulate by the time we get it constructed, so I just don't think it's worth even working on at the moment. So yeah, we got all these troops adjusting here. Remember we changed up the front last episode, and so that's the reason for that. Let's go and make sure these guys stay on this front. Nobody's currently assigned here, so that's going to cause some problems. And these guys are attacking us here, so we'll have to defend. These guys are now cut off, so let's go and do this attack here. And I don't think you need any additional troops, so let's go and send them back over to this front. Take these guys, go have them go here while there's this medium tanks here. We'll take that province there. Alright, so just continuing to extend the front. Let's actually go ahead and grab those two. Get all that coastal territory. And then I'm going to try this attack here. This will free up a lot of units so we can get this win here on the port. I actually have so many troops over there that they're having supply issues. I might get rid of the yellow army ones. Kind of avoid some of those supply problems. Let's see if I can't get across the river here. Well, now they're attacking us, so we got to defend. I like that the AI does that now. They didn't always do that. Like when you launch your attacks, they'll launch an additional attack to try and help out the defense. Something that we do as players. It makes sense that the AI would do it too. Yeah, still can't get this location. Tried, had no success. The lack of supply here is kind of the problem. If we can get that one supply hub connected, should be a little bit better. So we're bombing their main fleet here, doing some damage to those capital ships, losing some planes though. And we didn't sink anything. But still sinking these convoys across here. So that's good to see. And let me take a look at the situation here. So that guy's going all the way across. It looks like he is going to have to face somebody here. So let's actually give him some assistance. We'll send another division over that way. Alright, so we need to attack the port there. Let me see if I can't just win across the river here. Surround the defense right there. Send these guys in. And hopefully they'll retreat over to here. Maybe they'll go out to this island here. Either way, they'll be in a position where we can completely destroy them. So we did get a trait for the naval aircraft designer. Okay, we'll go ahead and get the air attack for these. Yeah, sure, we'll get that. And then we'd want to spend the experience and make the adjustment to the production lines. I don't know how much air attack the bombers even have. Probably have some, because I think we had some defensive guns on there. I'm going to try and do this attack again. We can also try attacking from this way. I mean, they don't have any supply, no way to like improve their strength. So just doing those attacks will eventually result in their destruction. These guys should be getting a planning bonus while they're just sitting here. We are having some issues getting across here. We need to finish this. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because this guy was just defeated. Yeah, we can go this way. Other than that, I don't know if we can do much here. Supply is clearly an issue. Yeah, we got them on the motorization. They have a supply hub there with the port. And we're going to have to create a frontier now. Okay, I didn't want to do that. But clearly, it's going to be necessary. That one unit has stopped us. So I'll have to do it the hard way. Sending more divisions. I might end up sending the whole army because this here will likely be done soon. We're going to attack over here and over here. And these guys can also attack. Help get those few units destroyed there. And then I suppose once they're done there, they can help out here, though supply is such a problem. I don't know if it'd be wise sending them over there. We did take this port, but we've got these guys moving over here. We don't have to keep on dealing with them. So let's go and do an attack here. Lock them down. Okay, excellent. So now we'll attack with these guys too. And once we finish up with this defense, we'll send all the rest of the troops to get them destroyed. Alright, so the Italians again want to purchase our fighters. We will accept that. Let's make sure that we have these guys continuing to advance. In fact, we'll have them take all this territory. Get that knocked out while this tank here is going to go over to that location. Just waiting for the rest of the tanks to get over here. And we're going to attempt an attack right here. If we can win, maybe here you can kind of connect with them. Problem, of course, you've got these mountain provinces causing issues. They are pushing us back over here. Again, the supply issues is what's causing the problems there. Having problems across this front due to supply too, so we're losing territory here and there. Because they're not facing the same supply issues that we are. But if we can take this territory over here, then none of it will matter. They'll capitulate anyways. So let's go and work on doing that. Let's go ahead and advance wherever we can here. In fact, we're going to have to go across the river here. Let's see if these light tanks... You know, let's actually go this way and connect it through there while this light tank can go and take over all that territory for us. Unfortunately, they do have a division that's stopping us here, so might not be able to succeed in that objective I gave them. There is one more level for us to get there, so we're going to get it. Should be enough to stop the Japanese from decrypting our cipher. Alright, so just looking at the situation here, making sure nothing's changed. Well, it has changed, but only for the worse. Again, we'll probably do the invasion once we get that tech. So one invasion will have to be over there if we ever want to finish up in Denmark. So should have enough troops here to take these guys out. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be enough. Let's send another guy in there. I'm surprised they're having such difficulty with that attack. Maybe just not reinforcing fast enough. And they're working on cutting us off here, so let's stop them. Let's clearly that's going to be necessary. And yeah, we just can't win here either. Oops. And I had them selected. Yeah, just can't get the win in this area. So having difficulties in the East Indies, but we did cut off all these troops here, so that's excellent news. Let's go ahead and work on getting this all taken over now. In fact, let's thicken this up a bit. Or we'll go this way. Just so they can't easily reconnect it. And now we just need to wipe these troops out. Have them push forward. Don't really want to attack there, but let's just lock them down. Need to get these guys wiped out now. We'll go ahead and attack here as well, just stop those units from leaving as we take over these undefended mountain provinces. And yeah, just keep on racing towards victory points with these guys, because we just really want to force them to capitulate. That's our goal. Try and get these guys cut off, and that tank can wipe them out. Just looking for other areas we can advance. Might as well take this province since nobody's there. And this guy's leaving as well, so we'll take that once he leaves. Okay, so yeah, just nothing to do over in that area. Did we finish this up? We did, so we'll get more divisions over here to help us out. Though I don't think there's any, there's no White Army troops on this frontier, so that's a bit of a problem. We need to fix that so they don't leave, because we gotta wipe all these guys out. So let's have them all stick around here, so we can try and get these units actually destroyed. Have this unit come over here. Well, he goes up this way. Yeah, this is definitely the weak point and where we're going to defeat China. Force their capitulation. Already we have almost the entire coastline. There's only one port left, and that's right there. And so Japan won't be able to get any troops out or put any additional troops into China. So we're going to do one invasion from here with these guys. I got them training up because I had those mountain troops that actually still need some equipment. I meant to spend the army experience, and we only spent the political power. So let's go ahead and spend the army experience to finish up these mountain troops. I added this motorized recon company like last episode, the one before that, whenever I was designing those light tanks. I think that was last episode. And so now we just have 2 more slots left to add here. We'll do the logistic company. We are always having supply issues. And then we could do field hospitals for the experience loss bonus and the other bonuses they grant, like HP and stuff. But I think in this case, since they don't have anti-tank or anti-air here, it might be better to give them some anti-air. Though, I mean, we really do control the skies in any place that we're fighting. Of course, one issue has been the lack of air bases. We should take a look and see what the situation is there. So I don't know if we actually need the anti-air. We'll do the field hospitals. Alright, so that'll require those units to train up even further. We do have some additional air bases, so let's go ahead and send some planes over there, because we are actually in some pretty distant locations. Oh, we can't fit that many in here. Okay, so what we'll have to do, let's take the 400 fighters and put them over here. The 300 bombers will go over here. Suppose you could put some in this area too. That would make sense. Yeah, let's go ahead and do one into that area. And then we'll want some additional fighters. We still got planes like way over here. Let's bring this guy over here. Alright, so that looks good. We filled that one up. We have space here for a little bit more. But I think what we're going to do, let me just see how we want to go about doing this. We'll put some naval bombers there, which I don't know if we have any out here that we could move. Probably not. We already moved the ones from over there. There's none in like the Mediterranean or anything, is there? No. We probably don't need 200 here. I'm not even doing that much bombing there. So let's take one of those and ram over here. He's not going to cover much, but maybe he'll bomb a few ships out there. You know, maybe one of these get engaged and you need the assistance there, because they just keep going into the sea. I knew there'd be some issue with giving these railway guns to the AI's control, but I wasn't expecting that to be the issue. But yeah, that's been the main problem I've seen so far, is that they put them out into the sea. Now, given it's not too much of an issue for us right now, but it could be in certain campaigns. Alright, so it looks like we are winning there. So now we just need to get this territory taken, then we're done here. And then I suppose we want to send them over here, though. Again, I don't know, because the lack of supply is such a problem. I'm a little concerned about sending too many troops over here. We might need to actually start building up a port or something, because that supply hub just isn't doing it. We could also work on the infrastructure, maybe. No, we don't have control of enough of the region yet, so that's not a possibility. I assume they built it up as well. So we'll probably need a port right here. Although you won't be able to build it while they're... I will still build it there. While they're attacking us, we can't really build it. But that's okay. Let's take these down to the bottom. And let's port up to the top here. Try and get that completed. So bombing some convoys throughout here. Now we could send those 1 Purple Army divisions over to this area. I don't think it's necessary. I think we got enough to get the job done here, guys. So I'm going to do an attack here. And looks like this front got messed up, didn't it? Yeah, we now have... Damn. The tanks are now taking off. That's not what I wanted to see. And I can't seem to create a new front here. Let me see if we just did it on one side. Maybe right here. Maybe that will work. Nope. Okay, it's there now. I see it. It wraps around in a weird way. So yeah, we don't want all these tanks to leave here. We need them to help us take out these units. He's already been given an assignment, so we'll keep him on that current assignment. So yeah, just make sure these guys don't take off here. Looks like they went everywhere but where I wanted them to. That's great. Yeah, just have it go all the way around. It's fine. So I guess we'll attack this way here. Have this tank assist as well. So he's still wrapping up around that way, and he's still going towards his victory point. And it looks like this has now opened up. There's no troops here to stop us, so let's just go ahead and get across the river. And open up over here as well. Okay, so they're starting to evacuate the troops in this area to go down to the location where they're not properly defending. And we're just kind of giving up on this front here. Okay, so he can't advance there either. Supply is an issue for these tanks here. They have outrun the supply hubs. Should be getting this done soon. Excellent, so those troops should go elsewhere. Now we just need to finish up with this pocket here. We are having some difficulty doing that. I'm going to do an attack with these 2 units here. And the big problem is that, well, these guys don't have any organization. We'll do the attacks wherever we can, though. Trying to avoid the across the river attacks, though, if possible. Alright, so he's going after that victory point. Excellent. We'll just have him sweep down here once he completes that. I guess we'll go this way for cutting those guys off. He's gotten his victory point. Excellent. So let's go ahead and have him take over this stuff now. So a lot of territory is not properly defended at the moment down here in the south, both by us and by them. So we finally got the landing craft tech. This increases naval invasion capacity by plus 20, so 20 more divisions that we can send. Also increases your invasion defense and invasion preparation time. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the next one, I think. Yeah, I think that would be really helpful. So let's go and get that too. I know it's going to take a while. I might not even get it in time. We'll see. We also got a trait here. So this is for the Black Sea shipyard, so the one we were using for those techs. But I don't think we're using these for anything, are we? Because I wanted to use them for the carriers, but it wasn't possible. So it doesn't really matter what we get here. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll get this one here. And are we researching any new ships, the submarines? Okay, so that's going to be a while. So we can go ahead and spend the naval experience. We'll get... I guess we'll get this one here. And we can start working on the army doctrines as well, though we have one thing here, the Spirited Academy, we haven't gotten. I don't know how important this is at this point, considering the fact that there's not a lot left of the campaign. I guess just increase the attack as people level up. Yeah, I don't know what else would be helpful. I guess this one would help us immediately because you get more stability. Might be able to get that up to 100%. And military leader costs would be reduced as well. Yeah, I guess this one's more helpful when you're this late in the campaign. I wouldn't generally get that, but it'll help us now. Now, our field marshal just got a trait here. So this is the one that's in charge of the tank armies. So let's give him the charismatic. Let me see if anybody else has a level up. Nope. Okay. Let's go and take a look at how our troops are doing here. So they should all be attacking across. Although, you know what? We don't really need this many troops here. So let's go ahead and send... I'm a little hesitant to do this due to supply issues. But we gotta get these guys wiped out. And looks like it was the wrong spot here. Also, these guys, I think... Let me fix this. Because we already have 2 armies here. I should say 2 lines here. So we'll fix that. Let me see how else we can do this. Yeah, you gotta keep that guy there. This is the only place that doesn't have supply issues. So what we want to do is let's just take 5 divisions here. And we should also get a planning bonus for both of these armies here. That might help them out, get a victory. But we only send those 5 over there. And I don't want to send any additional troops over to here until after we get the port constructed. Otherwise, it's just going to cause us issues. So we can send these guys across here just to make it go a little bit faster. That's a lot of troops you're sending down that island chain, but it's fine. All right, so let's see if there's anywhere else for us to launch some attacks. I'll have these light tanks go up here. Well, these guys will take that location. Just looking for some openings. So there's quite a few over here, so let's go ahead and start moving across here. Taking those provinces. We can also take this one as they are evacuating. And I really feel like we need to reduce the white army and green army front. So let's go ahead and do so. In fact, I'm even going to let these guys leave here. Like now. And let's do it this way. So I have all these armies move like so. And then these armies can cover this because they're pretty stacked up where they're at right now. So that looks good. And we're still trying to get this pocket wiped out as well. Guess we'll go over here and help out with that defense where we're currently losing. Do this attack and this one. And then let's get across here. Although you can't do it that way, so you gotta go this way. We'll have to attack across the river apparently. And then have this guy go over that way. Alright, so these troops are now cut off from this area here. Let me see if I can't get them wiped out now. And push back over there. They do have a port though, so they could evacuate. And we already got somebody going across that way, so let's have this guy clean this up here. Tank's still going after that victory point. Let's instead go up here towards this victory point and move up towards their new capital. And yeah, we got troops moving across here as well. Got the advanced artillery upgrade, so nice passive bonus here. Some 10% soft attack. And means we're completely done with this part of the tech tree. So we're still getting these planes here. We need the advanced medium airframe as well. A few other things. Probably want to get the engines next. Makes the most sense here. So we'll use that light aircraft designer. That's going to be 105 days. We get the advanced small airframes in 21 days, so we won't have the engines for those yet. That's fine. We'll still design them. So we sunk 5 convoys here in the Philippine Sea. And that did not go away. And 13 right here. Right, excellent. As these troops are evacuating. Alright, so let me attempt to do this attack again here. I keep saying we're going to win, but we don't. And yeah, just nothing to do over here until we get the supply situation dealt with. It's pretty dire. Oh yes, I completely forgot that we got that one tech. So let's go ahead and send some infantry. I think we can do... We'll do 12 here. We'll just use the same army. And then give them a naval invasion order to attack from here on one of the ports, probably that one right there. Could be ones that are a little less defended. Maybe attack over here instead. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. You know what, this is what we do. We should probably take a look and see where their fortifications are. So they have one coastal fort there, one right there. I assume they have, yeah, a little higher level here. It's only one cab unit though, so you know you can win that one. Well, we can't see what the division here is or what's there, so maybe it makes more sense. Yeah, let's do that. Makes more sense to do the attack on the cab unit just because we know we can defeat that unit. So let's attack right there. Send those 12 and probably an additional 2. Well, I mean, I guess you got to get across here. Yeah, we still got to get across there. Because they'll eventually pull these divisions off to deal with our invasion. So yeah, we'll let those guys plan up. In fact, instead of sending 12 on one, which will take forever to plan, even with the reduction in planning time, it's still going to take a while. Where's that army at? Let's just take a look at how long. We're looking at 63 days. So we should definitely try and speed that up. And just send 2 separate invasions. I think is the better way to do this. And then we can try 2 separate locations. So let's do an attack. I guess we'll try here. See if that's successful. Yeah, that looks good. So 6 and 6. I think we will take a few of these. I'm going to assign them to these now. So we got 7 and 7, and then the 10 to go across there. Let me see if we got any tanks sitting in here. We do. I'm going to send them over to the Purple Army. We do have additional tanks we could send somewhere as well. Ones that won't fit in these 2 tank armies. Alright, so not winning that one. Or this one here. I can send that guy in, see if that turns in our favor. It looks like it will. And then let's go over to that province and then get this guy further orders as well. Alright, so he is being attacked currently, but looks like he should be successful there. And we should be able to get this finished up now. It's looking a lot cleaner than it did. Let's have this guy go over here. These are on the mountains, so not the easiest attacks. And they took advantage of that time, I think, that our units left and took some territory here. Just going to attack them and get it back. You know, when we made the adjustments to the fronts here. Just going to push forward over here as well. Actually, you know, let's attack that guy there since he's currently attacking us. And then we'll take over this territory here. And then he'll get control of all that eventually. And then with these units, let's just take everything we got here and have them go across over to here and grab that port. Hopefully that'll be enough. Just kind of threw them into it. So we'll see how well that goes. Alright, so coming up behind these troops here now. Still making the adjustments with those fronts there. And looks like this here is just about done too. So just sending everything we got that's here to get this done. Should have just supported with these units so they can leave once it is done. We did get our focus completed, the military political advisors. Excellent. That got us some nice bonuses for our troops and reduced the cost of the land doctrines. There's one more to get. That would further reduce land doctrine costs and give us a bunch of army experience. So let's go ahead and get that one. It's going to be 70 days to complete. More convoys sunk throughout here. Again, those are probably troop convoys. And still advancing over this way. Alright, so we did finally win here. Excellent. And that was before the troops even got here. Nice. Alright, so they can help, but it looks like they won't be needed. In fact, yeah, let's just go ahead and send them onto this front, though I am, again, worried a little bit about the supply situation, since we still don't have the port constructed here yet. How long will that take? Well, they might not have been constructing it because they were being attacked. So now it's 26th of October. You know what? It's not like we don't have the... I should have threw that up to the top. Don't have the factories to build 2 of these just in case, and it would be helpful because supply is so bad. In fact, building this one up a higher level would be helpful too. Let's see how high we want to get that. Yeah, that looks good. So we'll throw that up to the top, and then let's build these up a little higher too. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Keeping those up at the top. And we're advancing across here pretty easily now. They have 1 division to stop us, so we are definitely overkill there to a degree. So these divisions completed their objective, but now they're leaving, so we're going to have to fix this. Let's actually take whatever troops are coming over here, have them go that way. For whatever reason, the tanks that were actually in the area, those are the ones that are leaving. Makes a ton of sense. It's going to have all these guys go over here. Just get rid of these 2 fronts and just have these 2 tanks complete this. So they'll go this way, and then this tank will go this way. Just get her done. And we'll attack across here now because that unit is looking really, really weak. Go and attack over here. You know what? Actually, let's cut these guys off. So it doesn't look like there's any additional openings over here, but we can finish this up. So let's go ahead and help. Going across the river there with those tanks. See what we can do. And I suppose we'll support this attack because it's winning. So might as well. And then let's go and go after that victory point over here while we attempt to get across the river with everything we have here. It's just that 1 unit there to stop us. Alright, so he should be able to get across here now. Not entirely sure why he left there. And we still need to get this area taken over. So let me see if I can't take this province here. Stop that guy from advancing over here while the tank grabs that location. Alright, so these guys have already got that done. Excellent. That worked out nicely. Need to get this location taken so those divisions assigned there can go over to this front. Probably going to have some supply issues just looking at that. Seems like it's a obvious location to expect some supply problems. Now they're attempting to attack us over here. That's why we can't get that damn port built. It's probably good that I started working on a different location. And I mean, this is way overkill, so I'm hesitant to bring these guys over here for right now just because of the supply. So let's just go ahead and bring a lot of these over to here. It's not necessary to have this many divisions. You know, we'll just do these top. I mean, frankly, we don't even need to have 10 going over there, but that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and make sure that we win there. But yeah, supply is clearly an issue there as well. Let me take a look, see how long it's going to take for these guys to plan. 36 days, we've done 12 of those. We also have a trait for the battle line shipbuilders. So we have 3 choices here: the heavy attack and heavy piercing, the light attack and light piercing, or just increase both light and heavy piercing but increase the production cost, which we don't want to do that. I guess we'll do this one. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're not even going to update that. But why not? We'll go and get that. But yeah, we're not going to be building any more ships. I don't expect, beyond what we already have going. I think we're supposed to get some ships done in December. Like actually fully constructed. And we could probably win here, you would think. We're going to advance there, just trying to push the front forward where we can. Let's go after that victory point. That cuts off these units here, so we should probably go ahead and attack across the river there. Go advance over to here as well. We'll attack there just to help out with that defense. I don't know why these guys are so keen on leaving here. I guess they're trying to go over to another front or something. Alright, so now we need to wipe these troops out. We're just going to attack across the river just to get it done. And then have these guys. They'll go over here and do that attack. So that should be completed soon. I'm going to free up the divisions to move over to this front where we clearly already have too many divisions. We did just enter into October. Alright, excellent. Have these guys advance over this way. So I'm not entirely sure how close we are to capitulating them. Seems like they gotta capitulate soon. The Chinese, I mean. So we can get the Panzer Expert, which increases the armor division defense. So the entire division, the armor division, their defense will be increased. Or the Combined Arms Expert, which doesn't affect the division, but instead just affects the motorized and mechanized. And it's a 15% bonus. Now, most of the defense of a armor division would be from the mechanized or motorized infantry. So I'm not entirely sure which one's actually better, since this would affect the tanks, but it's a smaller bonus. Well, this one doesn't, but it's a little bit larger bonus. I guess we'll go with the Panzer Expert though. Why not? And seems he also has the ability to get the Armor Specialist. Okay, you know what, let's go and get that. We might want to change up our commanders once we have the little power. He can get the Combined Arms Expert if you want to put him on the Military High Command. We already have an Army Offense Chief of Army, so don't really need to change that up. Yeah, this is giving us a lot more commanders that we can use. So that's nice. Let me just take a look, see what's going on over here. See if they moved any additional divisions. They did. They now have 15 there. Jeez. Okay, so yeah, definitely rely on these invasions now. Hopefully that'll be enough to get it done. We have a trait here for the automotive manufacturer. So remember, the soft attack here only applies to motorized rocket artillery, which we're not using. So it really matters just getting one of these two. This one affects both the mechanized and the trucks. That one only affects the mechanized. Also increases the production costs. You know what, we'll get that one just because it affects both of them. And then we'll need to change up their production lines. So this is for the mechanized and this is for the trucks. Alright, so this did not go away, so I'm going to get rid of it there. Let's go ahead and head back over to China, see how we're doing on getting this completed. These guys can all move over to this front now. Going to attack here, and with this unit almost over there, but we'll have to attack here to lock these units down so they don't stop us there. Not to get this location as well. So we're going to go there next. And then we'll try and attack this location. That'll cut off this unit here. So looking pretty good across the front. Despite the many supply issues, so these guys are going to lose that battle. Yeah, definitely some supply problems. So these guys here are all cut off, so we can work on getting them destroyed now. That shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Send some more additional troops down here, so we can try and get these guys wiped out a little bit quicker. Alright, so green across the board there. Shouldn't take us too long to get that completed. And let's just take a look, see how close China is to capitulating. 86%. So if we take over that, it should be enough. Kind of a bummer we're still doing this here. I wanted to get this done in today's episode. Hopefully we can complete it. I think we got time to get China defeated. So that way we can just focus on doing the invasions of Japan. And of course Denmark. I suppose there's that invasion as well. And I guess we still haven't won in the Dutch East Indies yet either. Waiting for those ports to be constructed. I could try and push forward. I don't know if we can even succeed though. They're hurting on supply as well. But yeah, it's just, the supply is just so bad here. Maybe he's sent, and maybe he can win there. Honestly, doesn't look good here though. Especially with them launching their own attacks here. We did get the advanced small airframe, excellent. So let's go and get the improved medium airframe now. You know, I really want to get China done in today's episodes. We might not design those planes right now. And we cannot seem to win here due to the supply problems. So should probably take a few more of these divisions out. Just because that's really what the issue is, just having too many divisions over here. So not winning that attack there, not surprising. They get the last of the machine assisted encryption there, so we're not going to do any more of those. You try and win here now that they've done their own attack. This is across the river though, so that's not going to succeed at all. Yeah, just kind of focus on defense here because clearly neither one of us can advance. Yeah, let's just focus on getting China done as well because yeah, this shouldn't take very long. So we're having a lot of success here now. It's going to go over here and over here. We'll attack there. I don't know if we'll be able to win. Actually, let's just send everybody got into that, and then it'll be a victory. Attack there as well. And if we can get this victory point, I'm just having such difficulty with it though. Because it's into the mountains. Our tanks are just less effective in that mountainous terrain there. Now, we did take that province. So our allies mostly trying to get the victories here. I've kind of given up over there due to the supply problems. Let's go ahead and go over here where we're not facing any resistance, though they are attempting to attack us here, so we're gonna have to send some additional divisions. So they can't stop us. Let's go and go that way. And we can also go across here maybe, if we can lock those units down temporarily. Or maybe we can get a victory there. So yeah, just kind of pumping these troops into these attacks now, even if they're not gonna be successful. And let me see if we can't win here. Those mountain attacks are kind of rough. We're gonna decline that, and let me just see what happened over here. We did sink a battleship and a battle cruiser, excellent. We should be getting those planning done for these invasions. So we have 21 divisions here. Remember, we can do 30 total, and we've already set up 14 to do the attack. So that means we could do 16 divisions in total. So this is the way we'll do it. We'll go down. Actually, probably better select the whole unit and then deselect those ones we don't want to go, since can't afford to send them all. Have them go across here to attack right there. But we don't actually want to send 16 divisions. So maybe this army should be split up. Especially since supply is kind of bad here. And have them do the other attack across here. And that won't work. We'll have to create a new army and then assign them. Alright, so that looks good. And then your additional troops that you have over here that aren't going, we could just send them elsewhere for right now. Like have them sit somewhere around here, I don't know. They can get across easily. Let me just see, is there any ports? There's no ports up along here, but there's this one here. So that's where we'll have them go. Just have them do a fallback line right here. Just to get them out of the area so you're not suffering from the supply problems. Though it might not be an issue anymore now that we're moving the 6 divisions over here as well. Alright, so that looks pretty good. And might need to make some adjustments with these fronts here. Get this purple army coming down this way some. And then the green army can also move down. And then we also want these guys to be extended, because they could certainly be helping us out more down here. They're overstacked in this area, clearly. Alright, so just trying to go towards that capital of theirs. Having some difficulty with it. Getting across these rivers into these mountains and stuff, just problematic. So it's kind of a shame that we have these mountain provinces blocking us. Let me see if I can't go this way. Now, clearly that's not going to work. I don't think there's anybody there when I first launched it. Same with this one here. Now we are across the river, so let's go into this area here. And we can also help with this attack. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Seemed to have canceled it when I threw them into that attack. Alright, so they won there. Maybe we'll go up this way to get to the capital. Again, I think you get the capital and you win. I think that's all there is to it. To get the victory here against them. We do have another trait here for the light aircraft designer. Okay, so this would apply. That's probably a good thing we didn't get those designed yet then. Although, probably didn't need to apply it to these old ones, but of course, air experience is not really an issue for us, so. Alright, so that's been applied. I am not assigning any additional factories because we have large steel issues, and frankly, there's no equipment that we need, so it just isn't worth doing. So push forward in those two provinces. And we did win here, but well, maybe not. I was gonna say one there and the troops stopped advancing, but that's not the case either. Let's take this guy and send him over here with this unit. Just have the two go over there, maybe even send a tank here. Try and get across there a little bit faster, and should probably launch an attack here to lock those units down so they're not able to take this area. Stop us from moving. Yeah, they just keep sending divisions in here, so I'm just not able to get where I'm trying to get to. Over to that capital. We're slowly making progress, but now we're coming in from the north and the south. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can succeed or not. Send more tanks over here. Did get these units here cut off. Let's go and get them destroyed now. We'll advance over here as well and go after that victory point. Damn. Alright, so now we're attacking across the river here, so that's not going to work. Maybe if you can win against one unit. But you got to send somebody. Oh, that guy's too weak. Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, clearly not going to work. Because they're bringing more divisions over there. So it's yellow right now, but it'll be a defeat. Just hope we can go into this province, but even then you got to attack across the river there. So no matter what, we're having difficulties currently to try and get over to that capital and win this war. You know, capitulate China anyways. But we do have an invasion planning over here. Let me just take a look and see how long that's going to take. So 52 days for the larger invasion. You know, where we have the 10 divisions going. 31 days for the other one. And then, of course, we also have this invasion here, where it seems to be ready to go. Okay, yeah, they are ready to go. Now, we don't actually want to send all of them. So let's send just these two here. We don't want this one to invade. Now, they're not launching. That's interesting. Probably because we don't have this added in here, maybe? Oh, we don't have access to that, so we can't even do this invasion. Okay, I didn't realize that. That's a shame, because, yeah, we don't have the ability to go through here. Wasn't an issue we were facing before. Okay, so yeah, that's the problem there. You can't get through the straits and thus can't do any invasions on this side. So we just have to hope that this one here is successful. We'll see how they end up going. I think that the fleet should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, no, we don't have the fleet over here. I need to adjust that, actually. The fleet is right here. This is the one that's assisting with naval invasions. I think the only fleet that's covering all these zones would be the submarine fleet, so you'd have to send them over there. They do have room here. And hopefully they go to this one. We might actually force them to go over there. Make sure that's the one they do. And we might not be able to launch over here if we don't get control of that. have to see if that situation changes, because I wouldn't be able to launch the invasion. I mean, we are sinking more of the Japanese fleet. Sunk a few capital ships in today's episode. But we can't give any naval bomber support over here, so I'm hesitant to put our main fleet over there. Now, it looks like they are currently engaged in a battle right here. This is against 4 heavy cruisers and a battle cruiser, a bunch of screens as well, so hopefully we can get some stuff sunk there. Looks like that battle was very much in our favor, so I think we should be able to win that. Alright, so just trying to find a way in here, guys. Looks like still haven't won here yet because I keep on bringing troops over there. Let's send some additional guys over here. Particularly some faster ones, and I hope they get there before anybody else arrives. There we go. Could have swore we took that. I wonder if we lost it. Like we took it and then lost it. That's a possibility. Keep getting these traits here. So this is for the multi-role tactical aircraft. Alright, so we'll get the... We're going to get the max speed increase. So now we'll need to update the production line. We're just making the planes that we're currently building better. And we can't get the radio propaganda, but we're going to save up 25 more to get the utilized domestic film industry. All towards increasing war support, because yeah, it's just pretty low right now. So it'd be helpful we get that up a little bit higher. I'll send this infantry over here, but it's going to take them a while. We really needed some of these tanks to get over here so I can send them towards that province. And we did just enter into November. Here we go. Here's a tank. Not the fastest tank, though. Let me just do... There's got to be some light tanks. I can come over here. Yeah. Oops. We want them to go over that way. Alright, so this is clearly not going to work. So we'll stop that. Yeah, having some supply issues there in the far south. And the battle that we had looked at just a minute ago has completed, where we sunk a battle cruiser, 1 light cruiser, 18 destroyers, and a heavy cruiser, so very much a victory for us. And hopefully that'll allow us to seize control of the sea zone. Yep, excellent. So let's go and take a look at the invasion here, see if we're winning it. We are currently winning. Alright, excellent. Oh, we actually landed here. And this is a defense because they attacked us. Okay, so let's go ahead and have our troops see what's the best way to go. We can definitely win that one. We need 1 unit to come over here and grab that for us, because then you can get across this way. So we'll try and do that. And then since we... Well, they're doing that invasion. Okay, never mind. Looks like we got control of that now. That was enough for us to get our fleet in there. And these guys are all pretty weak. So we're going to send 3 and 3. We should be able to get a land doctrine now, but we might want to wait until we get this one here, because then they're cheaper. And it's not going to take us that long to get it. No resistance there, so looks like we should be successful. So yeah, this is looking pretty good over here. Still got to pay attention to the situation in China and the East Indies. We did get a port built here, so now we don't have as many supply issues. That should allow us to send some additional troops over here, so let's go ahead and do that. And let me just see if these guys can attempt the attack here. Their supply is absolute garbage. Okay, so clearly going to have to build a damn port here. It's frustrating that we can't have to keep building these. Actually, you know what? Let's build this a little bit higher. Just to attack 1 unit. A little ridiculous, honestly, but it is what it is. I can bring some of these units out. That's probably going to exhaust supply as well. We will see. We'll see how well that goes. Yeah, get some of the troops out of there. That might help the supply situation to a degree. Now, these guys still don't have supply here, but we have enough in this area. We should be able to launch these attacks. Interesting. Still not winning. We'll see if that's enough to get the victories there. Taking a look at the situation in China. God, they're just... Supply is such a problem here. Let me take a look at the supply situation, see if there's anything we can do. Like supply hubs we could connect or something. Yeah, that one's connected by river, so it's not an issue. There just aren't any. That's what makes this area so difficult to fight, and it's such a bummer we have to conquer so much of China in order to win here. We're so close to defeating them, 89% currently. Now, of course, it doesn't really matter, because we just need to defeat Japan, and we can't do that until we get that invasion started. I'd just like to get this done so I don't have to worry about it anymore. And again, I think if we take that, we win. So that's what bothers me, is that we're so close to finishing it. Let's see if we can't win here. Send like a bunch of troops over there. Cut off these guys, shorten the size of the front. We probably should just get some of the troops out of here, I think, because it's just it's too many troops in the area. So let's send these guys to Korea. Yeah. So just create a little fallback line over here. And get the Yellow Army out of there. That should help with the supply situation to a degree. So we won there, and we should win there. So let's, well, you know, actually want another unit to go there, so we won't do that. And let me try and attack across the river here. No, not successful. And not winning that attack either. Okay, so yeah, that's not going to work. Just no supply in this area. Okay, so let's go and go back over towards the Denmark situation. And damn, these guys left. I didn't realize they didn't have the frontier. So that's a bit of a bummer. So we'll send some additional troops over here. And we also need, well, you gotta have one over here as well. Looks like we're gonna lose that. Alright, so this became a mess because I'm not focusing on the area. And you know, I don't really want to focus on the area either. Still can't attack across here. Would not be successful in that. Might be able to win there though. Oh, they're also attacking from over there. So this could be a really bad situation because that's our port. Damn, we left our port, guys. Yep. Alright, we got somebody over there. God, yeah, that could have been a disaster if they took the port from us. Just because I wasn't paying attention to this situation over there. Now, we do have this invasion over here, which would have helped out. But still, could have been really, really bad. So we need to be careful there. And clearly we need some additional troops over here. And what's going on over here now? Okay, we got two separate fronts here. Got it. Let's send these two over there. While this guy attacks here, can he win? He cannot. Do these guys have a port? I'm not entirely sure if they do or not. Yeah, just trying to get some more troops going over to this area. Maybe take these guys, have them come over here. But they don't have enough troops over here to stop us. So we should just be able to advance. And you know, one guy should go over here. You know what? Actually, we'll send two over there. Get the win there. Still focusing on defense in this area. Holding on to our port there. Yeah, I really need to focus on this. But I do want to make sure that things are still progressing here in China. If they can. And for whatever reason, somebody's going over there. Not entirely sure who that is. Just take a look. Looks like it's this guy. Let's tell him to stop whatever he's doing. Alright, so over here, we're trying to cut those guys off, but it looks like we failed in that attempt. Let's do that real quick. Try not to do too much over here. Okay, so that's not going to work. Yeah, I don't want to do too much over here because we got to make sure we're controlling the situation in Denmark. Again, I just don't want to completely neglect everything over here. Yeah, we lost those battles. We might just have to wait. And this was too many troops over here, unfortunately. Alright, so we're just clearly... Supply is just such a massive issue everywhere we fight. Just kind of one of the problems when fighting pretty much anywhere but Europe. So let's just bring some of these guys out and we'll see if that improves the situation at all. And then I did want to take a look at... Oh, look at all these battles, jeez. I want to see the Purple Army and see how close they are towards getting their invasion done. Though I don't think we want to start any additional invasions until we finish up with Denmark. Because that should hopefully be done soon. And then we don't have to worry about this area anymore at all. We don't have to dip over here. Because I'm probably not going to do the invasions of... Iceland. I don't think it's worth spending the time doing it. And also just spending the invasion slots. Now we might want to attack them there though. I don't know, because I just don't want to use the invasion slots for that. Alright, so these guys are over here now. Let's go ahead and do the attack here. And definitely not going to win that there. We're going to try and do an attack here. It looks like we would be successful on that one. And then these guys can go and attack across here while they go this way. Alright, so looking pretty good all across here. Should be able to wipe out these troops soon. Yeah, looking pretty good there now. So we're getting this done. Denmark's going to be finished up here very soon. You'll have those 12 divisions sitting in the capital, so that's going to be a problem. Let's go and bring those units over there. And that should be finished up there as well. Excellent. So now it's just a matter of attacking over here. Let's see if we can't finish this. Wipe out those 7 divisions. I don't know, it's a lot of troops here. Let's send this guy over here because he doesn't have any organization. We'll send this guy instead. They don't have any supply though, so they'll just keep getting weaker. Make sure these guys are going over here. And this guy, send this guy over here. So it's currently 5 and 2. I don't know if that'll be enough. Maybe. There we go. So 1 division left. That means we'll take that over. But we missed an area. Oh, damn. So now they're, again, causing us problems over here. Okay. So, yeah. Missed an area here. I don't know if we even have a port anywhere but there. I didn't even see the island here. So hopefully they get there in time. They did. Excellent. So yeah, we need to take that island. Now, Denmark's being problematic, guys. Very problematic. And then we need to actually have them attack across the island there to get that done. So now they're attacking across here. They're not going to win. But hopefully we can just launch an attack from these two. And maybe that'll be enough to get the win finally there. And then here, let's actually attack across that island and get that unit wiped out so it doesn't come back causing us problems in the future. Alright, so we did get a trait here for the raiding fleet. So I think we wanted to get the max speed and range for the screens. And so we'll want to only design 1 more for all of these. All the sub-hunters, attack cruisers. So yeah, we still got a lot of capital ships currently building. Some of these will be done here next month. We do have, almost have the political power, 96 of the 100 we need. And do we have those dockyards all filled out? Let me just take a look. Just about. You still got, you don't have very many in the submarines. I don't know if it's worth building any. You know, I'm not going to do anything here in this episode because we're just about done. I'll do the construction off camera. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do here. We're still trying to cut these units off, just having problems with it, man. Try right there. There's no success. Yeah, I just can't get the win here. Supply is just such a massive issue. It stops us from really doing anything. I guess we can try winning there, and that would cut those guys off. But yeah, everywhere we look, we have supply problems. So just can't finish it up there. Yeah, supply here, supplies here, all those locations. It's supply that's hampering our abilities to finish them up. So let's just focus on getting this done. 12 divisions. Let's see if we can't wipe them out now. No, we cannot. Maybe. Remember, they do have a port where they can technically retreat or they can send more divisions into. But if you wipe them out this way, then they get destroyed. So we'll see what we can do there. That's it for Denmark, though. But yeah, can't finish up in China either due to supply. It's just supply that's causing us problems everywhere. So So what we should probably do is get the last logistic company. I know it's ahead of time, but I think we should work on that just because it's been the problem that we deal with everywhere. We'll get the automotive manufacturer in on that. Yeah, it's the main issue that we continue to face. Might want to just move some of these tanks out of here. Because yeah, they're not helping it. There's no supply. And down here, you know, you have the mountains that are a problem. Because yeah, it's better to have less divisions and actually have them supplied than a bunch of divisions that don't have any. Because that's the reason why we can't win anywhere. We've got plenty of troops. It's just a matter of not having the supply that's necessary. Try helping them out there. You can advance them to that area. But yeah, just overall, it's just supply, guys. Can't win at any of these battles. Okay, so China's just about done. They're very close to being done, but can't finish it up. Here, this should just continue to get better as we push those divisions out, you know, capitulate them. Force them to surrender, I mean. So unfortunately, we do have to end today's episode here. Didn't make as much progress as I'd like. I know we conquered most of China here, but yeah, now we're stymied due to the supply problems. Again, it's just too many divisions, so I'm going to move some of these out before we start next episode, because that's the main issue here. Yeah, we'd never get supply hubs done in time, and that's kind of an issue for me. I know they don't want to make the supply hubs like too easy to construct, because then supply is never a problem, but I just feel like it's ridiculous how long it takes to build supply hubs. Just way too long, and so you can never get them done when you need them. I really feel like they need to reduce the cost of supply hubs. It just takes too long, and it just results in these huge issues. And I know that supply is supposed to be a problem in certain places, but I don't know. I still got to fight them and capitulate them, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's a shame that we're stuck out. We'll see when we reduce the troops. Maybe that'll help and allow us to push forward here. We've got to hope we're not outnumbered at that point. We pulled too many troops out. But yeah, those tanks use up a lot of supply, so that might be helpful moving them out of there. And they're not great in some of that terrain anyways. So I'll see what we can do there. Over here, I mean, you're not having supply issues in the south, so you should be able to win if you like focus all your troops. Or maybe if you did all these troops here, and then had these guys all support. Maybe that's a win. I'm actually surprised they have this many divisions here, and that they're only having supply issues in the north there. Yeah, that's interesting. They don't seem to have the same supply problems that we do. Could build that up further. You might already be doing it. Let me just take a look here. Yeah, we're already building that up. So that'll help with the supply problems there. Here we can finish this up once that port gets built. So yeah, we'll see if we can improve supply and try and get these areas done. Here it's not supply, it's just the sheer number of troops that we're facing. Going across the straits as well causes issues. But we should be able to get that done. And then, of course, we have the invasion here. Once Denmark's done, we'll do the invasion of mainland Japan, since that's what really matters, is these attacks. Now, we still have troops apparently moving over there. Yeah, they haven't arrived yet. So let me just take a look at when this will be done. Okay, so one of them's already planned. The other one will be done in 13 days. And so that's what really matters, is the invasion of Japan. So we'll be doing that next episode. Hopefully, one of those is successful, and we can focus on getting Japan knocked out of the war, and then China doesn't even matter. Neither does the Dutch East Indies or Denmark, for that matter. All that really is important is getting them defeated here. We didn't get the political power. Let me just wait so I can go ahead and utilize the domestic film industry now. The People's Avengers, and get that war support. And you know what? I think that's probably fine. I don't think we'll do any more, so I'll go ahead and say we don't need to be notified about the radio propaganda. Yeah, I think this is in a good enough spot for now. So let's go and take a look at the casualties before we end the episode. So we're now at 313,000, 295,000 to the Japanese, 12,000 to Denmark. Let's take a look at how many casualties we've done to them. 2.7 million. So quite a bit. I think we were at 1.8 million last episode. So we killed about 900,000 Japanese troops in today's episode. So quite a bit. Against China, we've killed 874,000. And it's just crazy because they are not even on here against us. I don't understand how we're killing so many of their troops, but they're not killing any of ours. I know we're sinking some in the sea, but there's a lot of them that we've been fighting, you know, actual troops. So I don't understand. They got to be killing some of ours. So I don't think that's accurate. Against, let me just see here, where's Denmark? Against Denmark, we killed 281,000. It's not bad considering the fact they've only killed 12,000 of ours. They are currently 60% towards capitulation. That's how much that capital is worth, quite a bit. And of course, China is still 89% towards capitulation. Japanese East Indies are 36%. And they've already lost 4.63 million total. So that's the current situation. See that the Allies are still fighting the American Union in both Africa and up here. Nothing has changed here at all. Still the same situation. It's been like that way for years in both of these two areas. Neither side making any progress against the other. I'm not even seeing like naval invasions. There's just like nothing happening between these two, which is kind of strange. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.